Hello and welcome to episode 9 of Planetoids. Okay, I need to talk to you guys about something here real quick. Been thinking and taking a look around as best as I can out here, and there are some things that we need that we're never going to be able to get in this world. And the one main thing that we desperately need that we just aren't going to be able to get is sugarcane. And the reason for that is, well, because sugarcane will grow on dirt or sand, but it also has to grow next to a water source. Well, our water sources are all coming in these glass spheres. That's the only place where there's water, unless it happens to be coming out the bottom and dripping across the top of that planetoid there. But if we zoom in on it, you don't see any sugar cane there. Nope. There's no planetoids that have like a source of water on it with sugar cane growing next to it. So, in order for us to be able to do anything such as, enchant, because we need books. Well, that requires sugar cane in order to create books. We're also going to need leather, but we're working on that here today. Hopefully that's going to work out for us. So I went ahead and I gave myself 4 pieces of sugar cane in creative. I'm sorry if you disagree with that, but heck, we need to do something here if we're going to get anywhere in this game. So I'm going to see if we can go ahead and plant that over here. I wonder if I can do this, if this is hollow underneath. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. We're good there. So, got some water here. I'm going to go ahead and place a bucket down there. Place a bucket down there, which makes our endless water supply. Put it there. Okay, we're good. Let me go ahead and fill up our buckets back up. And I'm going to go ahead and put down my sugar cane here. And I will do the same thing that I did with the saplings. Once I get enough to recover those 4, I'm going to chuck them over the edge like we did with the saplings. Okay, next thing I want to do is I'm going to come here. I'm going to grab a bunch of dirt. Let me see. I'm going to grab all of this. Let me go ahead and grab all of this. And I'll grab that much of that just to see if we have enough. Now, I want to set up a peaceful mob farm where we're going to try to get some cows and sheep and pigs and chickens. And in order to do that, they need to spawn in a grassy area. Now, unfortunately, they won't spawn here because we're constantly on this. They have to spawn about 24 blocks away from you. So I've extended out our platform here. This goes out 25 blocks in that direction. And I put this row of dirt along the side here because it has to be grass. So I'm waiting for this grass to slowly make its way over there. And unfortunately, I don't have a silk touch pick. So I can't just pick up some grass and plant it over here. Now I want to make this, I'm going to make it like 17 by 17, just so that this lines up in the center. So we have 8 on each side plus the 1 in the middle. I don't want to make it any larger than that because there's kind of a thing in the game where if you got 20, if you have a cow or a chicken or something and it's in an area where it can move more than 20 blocks, it can despawn. So we want to kind of trap it in an area where it won't despawn. So if you ever build a farm and your cows or chickens or whatever keeps disappearing, it's probably too big of a pen for them. So keep that in mind. So I'm going to go ahead and start out here, and then we're going to come across and say 1, 2, lost that, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Come over this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that makes 17 total. Let me go back to the middle here, and then we're going to come back out this way, 16 more. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that's 17 total this way, 17 across this way. So let me go ahead and fill this in, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, well, sadly, I've underestimated the amount of dirt it will take. I pulled the rest of the dirt that I had in my chest and used it up too, so I probably need at least another stack, maybe 2 of dirt. I've got to get this lit up too, otherwise we're going to have some problems. So let me go grab some glowstone real quick. Actually, let me just do this. Got some torches on me. Let's go ahead and put those down for the time being. And we'll light this up properly later on. Just kind of get this covered for now so that we don't have any mobs spawning in here while we're working in other parts. Now I do have a mod installed on here that just kind of helps show the light levels, so let me go ahead and show that to you real quick. You just hit F4 on here, and this kind of lights up the area and shows you areas where there is a potential for low light levels. So over here you can see this area in red. Monsters could spawn there, so let's go ahead and torch that up. And so this will keep us safe for the time being. Go ahead and hit F4 again, remove that. And it's not really cheaty because you can kind of do the same thing by pressing F3. And if you look around, you can see somewhere on here, light 15 sky, 10 block. So that shows you what the light level is for the, the block. So you look at the blocks, that one's an 11. That one's a 12, so on and so forth. So it's the same thing. It's just a little easier to read. So I don't consider it cheating in the game. Now I did get some dirt by coming over towards where our planetoid is at with all the iron. And if you remember, there is a dirt planetoid that is right next to it. So let's see if we can come up this way. Hopefully there's not a skeleton on top of this one next to us. Try to shoot us. I think we're good because I lit that one up too. But this dirt planetoid here, so I've been kind of mining some of the dirt from it. So if we come in here, you can see I built the staircase up kind of like I did with our glowstone planetoid. Just so we can come up here, take this dirt out and use it where we need it. In this case, we're going to need it for the rest of our farm. Let me go ahead and see if I can grab a little bit of this dirt while I'm at it. Also, you'll see that our iron planetoid is almost all gone now. I've dug out all the iron. I took whatever stone I could get from the top of it as far down as I could go without killing myself. And we're going to use that actually to build a mob spawner so that we can get some mob drops, because we're going to need stuff from them as well, you know, like well, you don't really need rotten flesh. You could eat it if you need to, but you know, bones for bone meal, arrows. I'm hoping that we'll get spiders in there too, and they're not going to clog up the system like they sometimes do, because we're going to need string to do bows and fishing rods. I do have one fishing rod, but it is almost dead. I haven't been doing too much fishing because I kind of want to hold on to it as kind of a last ditch effort for food if I need to. I have been farming quite a bit of wheat, so we're not starving to death yet, so which is a good thing. Just we don't have the really good stuff such as steak or chicken or pork chops or anything like that. We're kind of left with dealing with the vegetarian diet at the moment. Wheat. We don't have potatoes or carrots either, and we can get those from zombies. On occasion they drop those, so that's another good reason to have that. About the only plant we probably won't get is beetroot, because I don't think zombies ever do have those. If they do, it's going to be the beetroot itself, not the seeds, so we're still not going to be able to plant it. And it's not a big deal because beetroot isn't that good of a food source to begin with. So I can deal with the fact that we're never going to have beetroot in this world as well. So that's one thing we can live without, but sugarcane we can't. We have to have sugarcane. All right, so we have a little over 2.5, almost a half stack, 2 1/4 stacks of dirt. So we should have enough to finish that up. Let me show you this area real quick. Make sure we got nothing up there that's going to shoot at us. But over here, I've got the base set up for what we're going to do for a mob spawner. So I'm going to build up, and then we're going to have, you know, just a simple, you know, like water platform type thing that you've seen before, probably. I'm not too worried about the efficiency of it. I don't need thousands of mob drops an hour. I just need enough to get by and survive in this world. So I'm not too worried about it being the most efficient, because let's face it, we're not going to be able to light up every possible place that mobs can spawn. You'd have to do like a 128 blocks in each direction, up, down, left, right, forward and back, you know, north, south, east, west, so on and so forth. Any possible place that mob can spawn, you'd have to light it up. Well, this entire map is 256 blocks in each direction. It's a 16 by 16 chunks. So we have to light up every planetoid within here to get a super efficient mob spawner, which isn't going to happen. It doesn't need to. Again, we just need enough for us to survive with. So I'm going to head back down. I'm going to finish up putting that dirt down, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, so I've got this finished up, got a little bit of dirt left, got stacked +7, so we're good there. Let me go ahead and put that away. Next thing I want to do is we're going to put up some fencing around it, kind of like what I did down here, just so I don't fall off the edge of it. So let me go ahead and put this dirt away. And in here, drop those in there, and drop those in there. And we're going to get some cobblestone here. I'm going to just go ahead and grab a stack plus 34. We'll just go ahead and do that. And let's make some cobblestone walls. I think, yeah, like that. 30, 64, 86, 89, 92. All right. And this is the supplies I've been kind of storing up to build our mob farm when we get there. So a lot of this came from that planetoid, but I've also been doing some work with the cobblestone generator as well, picking up some stuff there. You can see right now I have actually no picks on me, and the reason being is, well, the iron picks, you love them, but they don't last that long either. They last longer than the stone picks do. But I got to kind of be careful too that we're not using up all of our iron, because, well, we don't need to at this time go searching for another iron planetoid, and that would need to raid and get stuff out of. I'd like to do some other things other than constantly searching for iron or diamonds or whatever it is we need. So let's come over here, and I'm going to start with our fencing here. I'm going to try to go around the outside with the cobblestone walls. Need to make a fence gate too for the center. Let's come all the way around. So this essentially leaves us a 16 by 16 area in the center. So we're still good. We're not going to have to worry about our animals despawning if they show up here. And I have to use the keyword if. And the reason being is, well, let's go into F3 real quick. And you can see here, let's take a look and see where is it at. This is actually a desert biome. See on the left, under the light, or just above the light, it says biome desert M. So it's a desert mountain biome. So I'm not certain if passive mobs will spawn in here or not. So we're going to cross our fingers and hopefully they will just spawn in any area that's got enough grass in it for them to spawn. And we'll leave it at that. So I need to kind of leave this open. I think, I'm not certain if the grass can go under the wall or not. So we're just going to leave it there. And we're just going to hope that this grass doesn't take forever to spread across from here. Now, when we started, there was only one. Now we're up to 3. So it's slowly working its way over there, and we'll eventually have that area, enough grass over there where I can finish closing that off, and then we'll be good. Let me go ahead and put this stuff away, and let me go ahead and make a fence gate as well. So we got, I think, 1, 2, yeah, and I think 1, 2. Always get the fence and the fence gates mixed up, but I think it's like this. Yeah, fence gate. All right, let's go ahead and put that down. And all this dirt will go away too. I just need it there to get this grass to spread. And there we go. And we'll put like a torch here, and then the wall, of course, will close up there, and then we'll torch the corners, and then I'll actually put some glowstone in the ground off camera, just so you don't need to sit there and see me poke around with that. Grab this one here, put it up there. before. Everything's green. My parakeets are being noisy again. But that's what they do. All right. So, we're set up for a passive mob farm, and we just have to cross our fingers and hope we're lucky enough that they will actually spawn in this area for us or not. If not, well, we can use it for something else. I don't know what yet, but we'll figure it out. So, until next time, this is Desert Rat. Have a good one. Goodbye.